Alright, so, very bad connection. I wonder if that's the same thing as before. Maybe it'll be all skippy at the start, kind of like the last one was. Alright, so, let's... Alright, how do we get this? There it is. Gotta share it. Copy the link. Bam. Alright, sharing the link. So I got 4. I didn't quite get through the 8. Kind of passed out, I guess. I fell asleep, just like, I think I'm just gonna lie down now. I'm just gonna... And then it was just like, what, like an hour of just me, like, just sleeping there, and like the cat just kind of going like, well, it's my show now. It's the cat show. Welcome to the cat show. She was just sitting there. So like, I don't know what to do. Like Garth on Wayne's World, just like, I'm having a good time now. Not. You ever see that scene from Scanners where that dude's head blew up? Alright. So, alright. Still got a very bad connection. I wonder what's up with that. Well, that's not good. So I just got, what was it? I had a root canal that I had to get redone, right? So, I don't know, the root canal, I had to go to an endodontist to get it removed and then put back in, and now I had to go to the dentist to get that removed and put back in. It's like, why can't the dentist just do it? What's up with this? What's up with this scam? Sounds pretty shisty. So, alright. We got one viewer. I'm not sure who that would be because I put it on Facebook, so. Alright, let's see. How can I add comments? Comments. What's up? It's John the Crazed. It's my #1 fan. #1 infan. The infamous fan. It's kind of making up some words now. Why not? Making up words. Alright, so now I gotta pull up the comment section on here, because I mean, like, it pops up for like a brief second, so if I'm not paying absolute attention to the screen, I'm not gonna catch your message, so I actually have to go to the live stream on my phone, on my account, and then it'll have like all the messages, so it's like, alright. So, we got 4 left, because I passed out. I fell asleep. There's bits of tooth. So it's got some tooth drilled out and stuff. That's great. Oh, it also has, it's got a great delay. I mean, you can see that right there. Like, just wait. Oh, see? There. It takes that long, and then the phone gets pulled out, so there's the delay. So I guess we could time that. If you want to time that, we're going to do that in, we're going to do this as a team effort. So I'm going to count down with my hands, and I'm going to use one of them. We'll figure out which one. And so, I'm going to count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, not that fast, but I'm going to count down, and then I'm going to pull up the phone. And then, after I pull out the phone and we see the phone get pulled out on the phone, we'll know how long the delay is. So you ready? Are you ready? So here we go. 5. The way I was going to do it the other way, wasn't I? So I was going to go 5, 4, 3, but now it looks weird, my hand's this way. So now it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You counting? You timing it? There it is. So imagine what it's like in Britain. I'd rather not, because it's probably like cloudy and gray and sucks, and if you don't have your grandpa taking out his teeth to take a sip of your iron brew, then you're not having a good day. Over in Dundee. To Dundee! I'm probably not inflecting that properly, but it doesn't matter. I can do it however I wish. Now I'm going to do it like some sort of weird cartoon character. Oh, no, I'm a Transylvanian again, apparently. That's how apparently I go from Scottish to like Transylvanian. That's... Why does everyone think that it's cloudy? Well, considering I had a friend who moved here from Dundee, Scotland, who said that that was actually a fact. That there was maybe 1 or 2 days where it wasn't cloudy, and those are the days that the midgies get you. And if you go out on those days, you're going to be bit as fuck by the midgies. And considering a lot of people there also have Celtic skin, apparently, Celtic skin, when they go out on those days that are actually apparently nice, they burn like hell, and that's why they hate every other day when they come here. That's right. That's my 2 quid. That's right, I'm not just a little dinny can. Can't call me just a Ned. Hey, I'm no Ned, bro. I'm just gonna mix it together. I'm no Ned, bruh. Are you PC, bruh? Are you a PC Ned? Doesn't England own Scotland? Doesn't that kind of how it is? Like, doesn't England kind of own Scotland? It's kind of like, you're ours. You wanted to separate? Oh, well, actually, it seems like most of you did not want to separate, because that would have taken away all the old people's pensions. Well then, it seems you are still part of Great Britain. The UK! Oh yeah, I know. Because who's the dominating fact? Okay, you know what, let's go back. Let's go back to, like, what? Medieval Total War, pretty much, right? And you're fighting on the Isle of the Britons, right? Something like that. Which those games are pretty accurate, actually, to what actually happened there. I mean, unless you're like, I'm gonna take over the world of Scotland. Yeah, like, they're fairly accurate until you, like, take over the world and kind of fuck over the things, right? But if you're just playing whatever in story or history mode or whatever, it's pretty on the par. So, in those cases where there was the Saxons, was it New somethings, or the Normans? There was the Vikings that came in. There was all sorts of shit that was happening, and the dominating faction that won in the end, because they were the ones that were dominated by Rome long earlier, were the Britons, were Britannia, as it would have been known during the Roman times, I believe. And so, when they were unbarbarianized, they were made into Romans in a sense, they became, with their advanced, their advanced technology, we could just say, because if you think of what they both had available to them, they were able to become the dominating factor and faction. And especially the longbow. The longbow was the thing that won it for Britain overall against everybody. Enjoying the history lesson? And there were no Nurgle Daleks in it either. Yeah, I'm spot on, aren't I? See, I'm not just like some fool here. I know what I'm talking about. So, like, John the Crazed. You should add that into your next story. You should be like, and then when they were holding Stirling Bridge, right? Like, the English were coming across the bridge. There was so many of them, and, like, the Scottish were like, there's no way that we can take them. Like, William Wallace was there, and he's, like, this, like, scrawny little bitch, and he's just like, oh, I'm like William Wallace and shit. And then, like, the Dalek shows up, and it starts killing all the British, and then, like, it disappears, and then the Scottish are like, we did it! William, you did it. You saved everybody. We'll tell everybody that you're 10 feet tall and that you shoot thunderballs from your ass and fireballs from your eyes. Like, you know, like, well, and that's how that's why the exterminated. Right? Because William Wallace has Dalek powers. Dalek powers. Okay, so I'm not sure if it's disconnecting or not. Am I still there? On the phone it said disconnected, and then it said bad connection on here, so I'm not sure. I'm gonna need some clarification. So we could bring the cat back in. The cat came back the very next day for episode 2. Episode 2. The Attack of the Beers? Attack of the Cans? Attack of the Cans. Not Attack of the Clan. We don't want that. Attack of the Clan? Oh, shit. But that's when it's like, instead of plagues, it's like Plagueis, like in Resident Evil 4 and on, right? They'll never take our Plagueis. And then like the guy's head explodes, and it's like... Guy shows up with like a bag on his head with a chainsaw, like... For some reason, all the Resident Evil 4 people. Why not? Resident Evil 4, really good game. If you've not played it, you should play it. I recommend it. Awesome game. It's got Leon. Leon's the coolest. So I have been playing Pokemon for the last little bit. I just finished playing Ruby. I beat the game and I got all the legendaries, like just with just one cartridge kind of thing is what I mean, like without like cheating or trading. I got as many as I think I could get more, but I'm not really giving a fuck. I got all the legendaries, I beat the game, I beat the after the game story and shit and all that stuff. And so now I'm working out, so after playing the Game Boy Advance game, I'm going to play Diamond, because I've got a couple versions. Alright, well whatever, I mean, I'll get this over with. So I was going to play the first, I was going to play Diamond, which is like the game that came just after that on DS, and then I was going to play either Heart Gold or Soul Silver, and then after that I was going to play, fuck, I gotta remember the names now. I was going to play, I forget which ones I have Black and White too, because there was black version and white version, and then after that it was kind of this cheap thing where they kind of remarketed the game with a tiny little bit of, it's a little bit later, and then like here's the same map and the same shit, and like it's slightly reorganized, and it's like, it's Black and White 2. It's like, are you fucking joking? Black and White 2? What the fuck? Right, like, why can't you have just made a new game or made, like, an awesome remake of an old game or something like that? Like what the fuck? Black and White 2? Like, this sucks nuts. So it made the first game feel like a really incomplete game, because it's kind of like, well, then why didn't you just include this in the first one? Make that just the after the game thing, right? But no. No. So, Black and White 2. The problem is I didn't buy Black and then Black 2 or White and then White 2. I bought like Black and then White 2. So my game takes place it all takes place in different universes, because every cartridge is its own universe, and each version is its own universe of itself. Like there are different versions and a multiverse of Pokemon. So each different game is taking place in a slightly different universe in a multiverse. and that's been explored recently in Alpha Sapphire and Ruby or Omega Ruby or something like that, and they because it was a remake of the original Alpha Ruby Sapphire, they went into this part that explores how there was a different universe that took place that didn't have Mega Evolution and didn't have all this new storyline that they put in the new games, and it was a universe that worked without all that stuff, which is a reference to the older games when none of that stuff was in it. So then they have also now, in the next game after that, which was Sun and Moon, they went and made these, like, essentially they're Pokemon, like, just to break it down, they're Pokemon, like, without all something, but they're Ultra Beasts, they're not Pokemon, they're different. It's like, what the fuck? So, they're different, and they're from a different dimension, from some other universe. It's like, so they've already explored the different games or different universes. So in a sense, you could say Pokemon that don't exist in some games that have been brought into certain games could be Ultra Beasts in a way, right? Taking a message. I'm live streaming. What do we got here? Messages. Checking the messages. So yeah, that's what I did with that. I was told I should be getting my costume parts soon. I'm missing the shoulder parts and the cod part, and then I'll have the Space Marine. I'll just have to put probably like something in between the joints, so in between like the knee joints and things. Unfortunately, nothing personally. I had recently gone through through something. It was kind of unfortunate, and I had gone through and had done a purging. I had done a cleaning out of certain things, and unfortunately, just to cut to the chase, there were certain people on social media who then got removed. Yeah, that's something that happened. Yeah, that happened. No guff about it. I mean, it wasn't like it was like. So there was a lot of people. Don't feel singled out, guy. Alright, so time to go to the stream on my phone again. Alright. Get back off of that. Let's see, where are we? Live stream's offline. That's not offline. Let's see, we got live chat here. Alright, so... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I didn't want to play best of the worst, as much as Red Letter Media is awesome, and I'd recommend it to anybody. I mean, Plinkett is probably one of the coolest characters ever. So let's see. So John, are you still there? John the Crazed? I got the chat feed up right here. Okay, good. Good, that's what I wanted to know. So Daleks, because that's where we need to change the conversation to, right? Obviously. So if it was like a Dalek ray, like a Dalek death ray, right, versus a Kamehameha beam. So Goku from Dragon Ball Z was like, Kame, and the Dalek was like, I'm going to exterminate you, and it was like, Kame, and the Dalek was just like, I need to say something that's going to make this take enough time, and he's like, ah, and then the Dalek was just like, meow, meow, and then it shot this beam, and then he shot a beam, and then they hit, right? So which would win? Goku, Kamehameha, Dalek, Death Ray. So they're hitting each other. It's like a Kamehameha battle. Unfortunately, Kamehameha has the name of the battle, right? But that's not meaning it gets the edge because it's the name of the battle. But like, it's where they're fighting. It's like a Dalek shooting its beam. It's trying to exterminate Goku, and Goku's like shooting his Kamehameha back. Like, who would win? I want to know. What do you think? You're watching this, so who would win? Goku or a Dalek? I'll even say it could be a Nurgle Dalek. Nurgle Dalek versus Goku. No? Is that just too much? Is that unfair? Is Goku not a fair match against the Dalek? You don't think the Dalek could defeat... You don't think a Dalek could defeat a Saiyan? Or defeat Goku? Could a Dalek defeat Superman? Let's see. The Dalek Death Way. Do you have like a weird like typing lisp? The Death Way. I'm gonna get you, you wascally wabbit, with my Death Way. The Death Way. The Dalek Death Ray is actually made out of electricity, so that could be a factor. It could be a factor. It could be. Wouldn't that just mean, wouldn't Goku's Kamehameha just kind of win then? Would just be like, because it's not like electricity. Like, does the doll? Are you saying the doll like electrocutes them? Like, and that's why you see their skeleton. They're all like, ah, and they're like skeletons all flashing, like. They look like that guy from Batman Beyond, who's like, I have a nuclear skeleton. It's like, okay, dude, you need to chill out. So anyway, I am a cat lover and I love to run. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about cats again. I really love cats. I'm thinking about cats again and again and again and again and again. I think about how many don't have a home and how I should have them. Dun, 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 dun. You never seen that? It's what is it? Somebody puts out an eHarmony video, right? They have an eHarmony video, and then the people who did auto-tune or whatever, they found the video, and then they remixed it into a song, right? So they took her video, so it's her talking the whole time, but like then they like cut it and put it together with like an auto-tune. It's hilarious. I'll see if I can find it. I could probably find it. Would that be a problem if I had a video, like a phone playing a video of someone else's video on YouTube? Would then that cause problems for this video? Would then this video be like okay? So, excuse me, pardon me. eHarmony. Somehow that's spelled whammy. Okay. eHarmony. Oh, it was like right underneath that. Okay, but that's like the real one. Okay. So this is like the real one.
At a eHarmony video. This is my first time at online dating, so I'm nervous, but I'm excited at the same time. So I'm just gonna
nervous but
start
excited.
talking about what I like and hope I get some replies.
Oh, tell us what you like. Okay, anyway.
So I am a recent MBA grad.
Got to respond to some important messages. These are important messages. If they're not responded to, it is the end of the world. They're that important. Excuse me. So we're at almost the 30-minute mark. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now we're at 30 minutes. That means we've already covered about roughly a TV show. Okay, so sending out some streams. That sounds bad. Sending out some streams. Sending out some streams. Oh yeah, and the cat sighs. Even the cat knows that was bad. Okay, so, alright. The Songify this. Here it is. Brought to you by Coca-Cola.
This is my first attempt at a eHarmony video. I'm nervous, but I'm excited at the same time. So I'm just gonna start talking about what I like. I love cats. I love every kind of cat. I just want to hug all of them, but I can't hug every cat. Can't hug every cat. So anyway, I am a cat lover and I love to run. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about cats again. I really love cats. I'm thinking about cats again and again and again and again and again. I think about how many don't have a home and how I should have some. I think about how cute they are and how the ears and the whiskers and the nose. I just love them and I want them. And I want them in a basket and I want them with bow ties. I just love them and I want them to be on a rainbow and in my bed and I just want us to roll around, round, round. Sorry, I'm getting emotional. I love cats. I love every kind of cat. I just want to hug all of them, but I can't get on every cat. Get on every cat. Anyway, I am a cat lover and I love to run. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about cats again. I really love cats. Get on every cat. Get on every cat. Get on every cat.
Now you can songify your life with our new app, Songify. Now you can songify your life with our new app, Songify. I just talked into my phone and now it's a song. We're living in the future. Download link below. Original video here. Hey, watch us songify our life. Your stuff, karaoke track. If you want to see more, then subscribe. You like to go to the club on the weekend. I like to skip.
Alright, enough of that.
Show you how.
Put that away. Let's get rid of this. What's going on here? It's upside down. That's why. Phone's upside down. So let's get rid of that. Let's check the chat. Let's see how the chat's doing. What do we say on here? Alright. Let's check the chat. Let's see how the chat's doing. What do we say on here? Alright. Let's check the chat. Let's see how the chat's doing. What do we say on here? Alright. Let's check the chat. Let's see how the chat's doing. What do we say on here? Alright. Let's check the chat. Let's see how the chat's doing. What do we say on here? Alright. Let's check the chat. Let's see how the chat's doing. What do we say on here? Alright. Let's check the chat. Let's see how the chat's doing. Okay, that was awesome. Alright. So that was pretty funny. Okay. Wow. I didn't expect it to be like, it would go back and forth and then it would just, they would get more and more distorted. That was awesome. Was it bad? Yeah, okay, that was pretty bad. I forgot that I turned the volume up for that video, and then it's like, oh wait, shit. I guess I should turn that down. That's pretty funny. Abby, you want some cookies? Let's see. I don't know. I'm guessing. I don't know where the thumbs up came from. Maybe it came from John the Crazed. Maybe it came from somebody else. But if it was just John, this sucks because we need some more thumbs up for cat cookies. Come on, jump up. You want cookies? Otherwise, it's just there's cookies here. You want some? What? Do you get cookies? Who wants to see the cookies get eaten by a cat? Alright, I need to see a comment or something. I need to see something that says, feed the cat cookies. Oh, I dropped one. Now she's got the flavor of cookies, like it's like blood in her mouth. She's like a predator. Now she'll just want more. And I've got 5 more. I need a comment. I need a thumbs up. I need another person. I need to share the video. Okay, we got feed the cat. But John, you know you've been here for a while, and you know. Share the video with somebody else and get somebody to watch the video, and I'll feed the cat. She'll get her cookies. There'll be 5 of these cookies given to this cat. This adorable cat. Come here, Abby. Oh, this adorable cat. Look at her. Oh, she's such a tubby. Look at this cat. You don't want the cat to have cookies? I mean, you need to have another person. If you can get another person to watch the video. Oh, look. Is that a cookie? Is that a cookie there? What's this? I'm holding the cookies ransom. Cat's purring. Well, you could talk to somebody that's over here in the Americas. It's 6 hours behind your time. Get what's her name to watch. Get Alexis to watch. What was that character's name again? I never really kept up with like 4chan and shit. I just remembered it was a character. That's why I made the video. No, you don't get cookies yet. Not until somebody... No, you don't get them. She's like crawling up here trying to steal them. She's trying to steal them because she knows that she'll get them. And there'll be 5 cookies. It's not just going to be 1 cookie. I'm not gonna be cheap out. She's going to get all 5 cookies. If you can get one more person to watch. And I can see it on my screen. Like it shows it. It says like how many people are watching. So I mean, if we can get another person just to tick it up, just one more, there's 5 cookies here. I can see 3 there. Like, I'm not sure if you can see them all. I've not, because unfortunately, Alexis was also one of the people that I had to kind of purge from my social media because of like lack of contact and just different things. It was just kind of like, well, this just isn't really going anywhere, and it was just kind of, there's a lot of people, and it wasn't personal, right? It wasn't personal. I was having issues, and so I kind of removed a bunch of people. It was I don't know, weird move. Oh, we got another person. Alright, so, now that we have 2 people watching, so, come here, Abby. Abby. Oh, the person left. Someone was watching it, and then they left. It said 2, and now it says 1 again. Come on. Abby. Come on. Got some cookies? If we can get that other viewer back. Come on. Oh yeah, she knows when to shake the bag. Come on. Come on, up here. You have to come up here if you want them. And you can't go through there. Come on. Ugh. For just one other viewer, and maybe even a like, this cat could be fed some cat cookies. Look at this face. Not my face. Look at this one. Could you really refuse this cat to have some cookies? This is where we play some sad music, you know, like, the road is long. She wants some cookies, so give a like. You took it away. So hey, you know what, you're gonna get some anyway. Here's some cookies. There you go. So apparently, I don't know if we got like a like and a dislike. Now there's like no like from before. You took it away. You took it away. You enjoying those? Alright, well, let's grab another beer. It's time for another beer. Do I do another bong rip on video? What do you think? Bong rips for the Emperor kind of thing? Like, you know, like, there's like a space marine who's like, I gotta take a bong rip before I go into battle, sir. Like, he's got his flamer, like, you know, because he needs to have, like, a really big bong and like a really crazy sized bowl and like a lot of weed, right? He's a space marine, right? So he has like a flamer to be able to like make sure it all gets lit on fire. So he's just like, and he just inhales it, just this monster haul, right? And he exhales it, and there's just so much smoke that like all of the like normal people, like the humans, the Imperial Guardsmen, and all them, the Inquisitors, they're all just getting baked because like the smoke's just so thick and so dense and so strong. They're just like, oh, it's so much weed smoke. Oh my God! Right there, the Space Marines are just like, ha 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 ha, virgin lungs. Yeah, Space Marines. Clearly, they smoke weed. They have like Astarte pattern bong rifles. They have Astarte pattern bongs. Why not? Like ones that Space Marines could use. They wouldn't like destroy, and they could use, and they smoke Space Marine weed. Space Marine weed. That's what I'm talking about. Space Marines smoking weed. Yeah, I'm around. Alright, we need to get an example. It would look something like this, right? So there's the Space Marine. Like, unfortunately, I don't have the shoulders right now. So there's the Space Marine who's just like, he's got his like Astarte pattern bong, right? And he's just kind of like, he's got his like, you know, his hand flamer, right? And he's just like, you know, he's doing this and smoking it, right? Space Marine. Space Marine smoking weed. You know, he's sitting there and he's just kind of like, ha 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 ha. No, I won't. I won't ask. And now I'm going to put my arms in and be like, I'm one of those Space Marines that's not had my arms glued on. Oh my God. Finish building me. Why did you paint my face? It's like a T-Rex. Okay. So we're on beer number 2. Beer number 2. Not taking a poo, it's not that kind of number 2. Yeah. So I'm thinking that today, today, thanks for watching. I think that today, I'm probably going to have a higher resistance to the alcohol than yesterday because of yesterday. Essentially, just that simple. Let's see, what do we got going on here? Let's see if I can spread the love of the video. Let's see if I can get some people to watch. Get some people to watch. So far we just have this crazy guy. I don't know, like John or something, or Jim. Crazy guy named Jim. Psst, what are you doing? Want more cookies? No? You just want to stare at garbage bags. Typical cat. The refreshing flavor of Coca-Cola. Wait, this isn't Coca-Cola. What kind of beer is that? It's root beer. It's root. Let's see. My friend who moved to the UK. Let's see if I can get him. So anyway, so here we are. I'm not sure if we have more people watching. Just sent. Maybe that's a sign of who I sent it to. Maybe if you know. Maybe if you're watching now, I just spent it to you. So let's see. Who else might want to watch? Anybody else wanting to have a drink, maybe have a smoke, right? Just kind of talk. You can send some comments, and I see them pop up on the video. I've been just talking about shit. I've just had one. I'm on my second. I've got 2 more. In the last video, I managed to do 4, and then I passed out. I was just kind of like, I'm gonna go to sleep now. Alright, and like I was just like, not quite prepared for, like, let's drink really, really fast. Then again, I drank like, excuse me, 4 in like under an hour really quick. So, pacing myself this time. So I just got my tooth redone. I was talking about that earlier. I had to go get like a root canal, and then if something fucked up, so I had to go to an endodontist, right? And then yeah, it's bullshit. Like, they removed the filling, filled in the filling with a temporary filling, so then I had to go to the dentist to go get another filling. Like, I don't know. It just seemed exorbitant and unnecessary that it could have been done with less procedures. Like, why couldn't the endodontist have done a final one? Why couldn't the dentist have just done it? Why do I need to... Like, it just seemed very unnecessary. But I guess I had to keep my tooth. Great. My teeth. So yeah, so playing Pokemon games. What else have I been playing recently? Some Call of Duty, but I only have the Xbox 360. Yeah, it sucks. So, Xbox 360, that happens. Sending out some links. So yeah, we got this and 2 more. Maybe I'll take a bong rip. Bong rip. Maybe I'll take a bong rip. Oh, just a little wee one, lass. Just take a bong rip. Just smoke it, you little bitch. After chi-cha-cha-cha-chi-cha-cha. This little leprechaun just like, smoke it. Imagine like the leprechaun, you know, like Warwick Davis or whatever. There's no type of weed or any type of cron that can't be smoked by a leprechaun. You know, like and then he like outsmokes, like, I don't know, like he just outsmokes somebody or whatever, and then they like smoke him to death or something like that because he's a leprechaun in leprechaun movies. It's just like, he like, I don't know, turns him into a joint or something like that, and then like, I don't know, kills him that way. That'd be pretty funny. All of a sudden the leprechaun is just like, I don't know, the leprechaun, yeah, just smoking weed and killing somebody smoking weed. That'd be hilarious. Oh, that'd be retarded. That'd be like that would be retarded. So anyway, I am a cat lover and I love to run. Sorry, I'm thinking about cats again. Oh, I should probably check the chat. Shit, let's check the chat. Let's see, if you're still there. Smoke some 115. Oh, yeah! What's up, Spence? Are you still there? Spencer. Shit, I hope you're still there, buddy. Okay. My teeth are also fucked up, but it's a bit laggy for me, but I can hear that shit dentists are Yeah, it was fucking bullshit. Like, I mean, I don't know, it was a fucking, a lot of it was out of pocket, like $300 out of pocket. Like, a good thing I had insurance, but like, fuck, it really ruined it. It was like, bullshit. But I got some 115 nugs right here. I got some little nuggets of 115. So Spencer, you saw my project that I was working on, right? Like, I'm recreating the, what's that map called? Like, you had World at War. Like, you got me into this shit. The Derice trailer. Like, remember when Activision, like, had trailers for their DLC that were fucking awesome? Like, they were, like, music video trailers. And then, so there was Derice. Remember, like, that one? That one's the last one for World at War where they add, like, the teleporters and stuff. So I'm recreating essentially that. Like, I still need some components that I need to make. But, like, yeah, no, Power was in, Verrückt. Power was in Verrückt. But you're right, though. The teleporter was what shows up in, like, in Derice. Yeah, in the asylum. Yeah. That level's so great. Like I like to go back to, like, I even picked up like World at War, because like I had I had Black Ops, right, but like I didn't get to experience the real thing on World at War, right? But yeah, back in the day. But even still, like, people still play that game. People still play that game today. And like I could put it on right now and I could show you that people are still playing. Yeah, there's no fucking cake, John. Fuck off. There's no cake. The cake is a lie. It doesn't exist. There's no cake. There's some 115 cake. I'm gonna get caked. No, I kind of okay. Maybe I jumped a little bit there, but it was fun, wasn't it? While we were lasting. While it lasted, wasn't it fun? Kids at home. So I'm remaking that. Right now I only have the American guy and the German guy. But as soon as I can, I have some models picked out that I want to make for the Japanese and the Russian guy, and they're perfect because I want to use only models that are actually like from 40K, or like from at least like a Games Workshop model, so that like if I walked into a Games Workshop and I brought in these models, they wouldn't be like, hey, get that off the table. You know what I mean? Like, everything that I would have would be like a Warhammer version, and I've done very successful so far with like turning a Commissar into Richthofen. It looked perfect. Like, it has like the hat and it has like the jacket. Everything's perfect about like that Richthofen, and then like using a Catachin, using those jungle fighters, and using like swapping some parts around, and then making that into like the American guy, into Dempsey. Perfect. And then I've got two other models that are absolutely perfect for the other guys. For like there's these guys that have these like head wraps, like they've got like a scarf almost wrapped around their head, because they're desert fighters. But then because of that, they look like if I painted them right, it would look exactly like the Russian guy. So if I added like, I don't know, like a canteen or something like that to him, he would have like his vodka bottle. So then all of a sudden there's the Russian guy, and then there's another set of the models that look like, they kind of look like the U.S. Marines, but in their dress uniform. You know what I mean? Like, where like they have their head all buzzed, right? But then they've got like the cap and like the ceremonial sword and like the vest kind of uniform, and like the little tabardy things, little jiggly bits on the shoulders, right? And that's perfect for Takio, because he has like the cap and like all that stuff. So if you put that together and you get the right color scheme on it, bam, there's the four characters, and it's the four not like are those pauldrons really, like the little, like, I don't know, they're like, usually they're like I don't know, like, not yarn, but they're like some kind of like string kind of material, like rope, and they're like little, like, they're like, it's a yellow cap kind of thing. Is that a pauldron? Because when I think of pauldrons, I think of like armor, like on like full plate armor knights, or like a Space Marine, or like a Starcraft Marine, or something. Like, you know what I mean? Like I think of like an actual like full shoulder thing. Yeah, like the floppy thing. Yeah, like he has like so that's kind of like I'm getting the names mixed up. Takio, the Japanese guy, he's part of the Imperial Army, right? Like World War II Imperial Army. So he has a very formal looking uniform with like the like cap, like it's like not even like a helmet. It's just a cap, and he's got like you remember what he looks like. You know, the Japanese guy. He's got like the gray and like he's got the gray cap uniform, the katana, and all that shit. So if I use the right models and I paint them right, it'll look just like the four guys. And I've already built the box. I already had a bunch of spare guns that I turned into like the box weapons. I built the power. I've not painted it yet, but like even still, I built the power machine, and it has like magnets, so you can like turn it on or off kind of thing. So like it'll actually, if I make a game out of it, which I'm working on, you'll actually have to have a visual representation of if the power is on or off kind of thing. You can go up to it and turn the power on. Yeah, what's up, Abby? Come here. Want some more cookies? Come on, let's give a thumbs up for some cookies. Ab, you want some cookies? Abby, you want cookies? Come on. They're right here. Alright. Abby wants some cookies. You want some cookies? Oh, I dropped one? Alright. Let's look at it. Come here. Come around. Alright, you can put that over my chair. Alright, she's being shy, so she doesn't want to show up. The fuck? I think there's like a fly in here or something that was like trapped somewhere. It was like, I was like, what the hell? Yeah, it's trapped in something and freaking out. There's some fly. I don't know. Fuck off, fly. Quit fucking off the live stream. Alright. So yeah, I'll have that. The one thing I don't know how to do is I'm wanting to build like the drink machines. That would be awesome. To have the different drink machines, but to make them out of like model components and at least make them look, if not identical, make them look very similar. Like give them the right color schemes. Excuse me, sorry. Make them the right color schemes, give them the right like text and all that. You know, make the Perca-Cola machines. That would be awesome. Then I could actually have like a much fuller game, because right now, if I the way I have it, if you turn on the power, what it would give you is the ability to use the traps. Like, you know how there was like the flogger, or there was like the machine gun trap in Kino, or like the electric traps and stuff like that. I have like a twin-linked heavy bolter trap. Yeah, I could do something third party. Absolutely, like I absolutely could. If I was really wanting to go hardcore, I could find somebody who had like a 3D printer. You know what I mean? Like, and actually get imagine getting a 3D printed 1/34th scale, like Warhammer scale, Juggernog machine and like Quick Revive machine and all these different things, right? And then you have those on the table. That would be hilarious, because if they looked perfectly identical, you know what I mean? Like in like my box, I made a box, and what does it need to be? A rectangle, and it needs to look like it's made of wood, and it needs to have the little question marks, and you're done. Like that's the mystery box. Like sometimes it has text on it, sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it has a lock. You know, whatever. It's got all sorts of shit. So that one's close enough, considering it's just a close approximation. But like if I had actual like 3D replicas, oh, could you imagine that? That'd be hilarious. Like, oh man, like I made I just took a BB or like a bead or something, and I painted it like the summoning key. I don't know if you know what I don't know. I'm guessing you've not have kept up with the zombies storyline, because it's kind of an expensive storyline to keep up with, to be absolutely honest, because you're buying a full game generally, and then buying DLC just for one level each. So you're buying like a full game to get like a level or two maybe, and then you're spending the price of the full game again roughly on DLC, and then buying all these maps, or then again, we've been watching it on YouTube sometimes, like watching people talk about this stuff. It's like wow, if you've not kept up, if you've not played the levels, watching them talk about this stuff is intense, and then watching the new trailers and things. So, busted up some more, I mean, you know what I mean. Did some more of that. Yeah, Abby. Are you being greedy? You going up? So we got Abby back. Let's see if we can get her in frame. Abby, do you want to be in frame? There. Hello there. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that would work. But you right here. Well, that didn't work. Okay, you sit right there for a second. Okay. Alright, There you go. And we got Abby. We got the whole party. Alright, you're here now? Let's see if I can get a better shot of that, actually. Let's see. Kind of, I'm like balancing this on like my battery charger. There we go. That works. I just gotta sit back a little bit more. Alright, sweet. So Abby, did you know you're live streaming? Yeah, you're live. You look surprised for a second. All the people on the internet, they can see you right there, see? Through that little eye right there. Oh, you don't care? Oh, right there, look. You look right there. See? And that's where they can see you. And they can be all over the world. Very far away, even. Maybe even very close. Oh, yeah, there's a big world. So what do you think? We got Abby back. Abby's back as the co-host of the show, of Getting Drunk and Eating Cookies, apparently. Getting drunk and eating cookies. Sounds like a good series. I could keep that up. I wonder if that's possible. I wonder if I could get like a Patreon or like get a thing for that. You know, it's like, so, I'm now going to switch careers. It's now drinking beer on live stream and feeding temptations to my cat. This is my new life now. Give me money. Like, could you imagine that? Like, that would be a life, right? Like, I'm just going to drink and she's just going to be like, oh my god, so many cookies, I don't even want them anymore. They're so sick, these temptations. But there's some, there's so many. There's like, just falling. No. 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 I'm not going to lick the cat. Abby, do you want to be licked? See, look at that. Look at the concern. The confusion. She's sitting there like, do I want to be licked? No. But, what I could do is, you see, I have this cat brush. See, it's got a little bit of her fur right there. Now, the teeth side is used for collecting dead fur. You know, like it's a comb. But this side is actually designed to replicate the licks that a mother cat would give to its kittens. So you see, using this brush, in a sense, the cat is getting licked, or the sensation of being licked by its mother's tongue. The same sensation could be fulfilled with a damp cloth or a face cloth, but it has to be a little bit wet. These ones, considering they're a type of vinyl, are fine. And this has now become an educational show. Welcome to the How to Lick Your Cat Without Licking Your Cat show. You use a brush. Oh shit, I probably should have held that for 30 minutes later. I just ruined our whole series. Well, fuck. Well, oops, I guess now it's a PG-rated show. Oh, well, now we're on HBO. Sweet. Now we're just going to sit here and say, like, pussy, damn, bitch, fuck farts and stuff. We're now the Degeneration X, right? That's how this works. That's right, I'm like Triple H in this shit. That's right, like Triple H. Call it the How to Lick Your Pussy Without Licking Your Pussy. Well, Spencer. No. That's I'm just gonna mutter over that now because it's like, what? Yeah. Alright, so. Alright, oh, you liking that? Oh, you like that? Yeah. Yeah, that's how you really tame your pussy. You get a comb, and you brush her. You brush her pussy. Yeah, that's right. I said her pussy. That sounds weird now that I'm brushing my cat. I think I should probably stop. So, you're now in an HBO show. Doesn't that mean you have to have sex with the cat? No. The cat is actually a demon. Cat's a demon. So, and I don't know that because it's like the end boss of the show. That's why I don't have to do that. Wow. All right. All cats are demons. Last time on Dragon Ball Z. Oh, god damn it. Why am I here again? Ah, yes. This is the Vegeta show, isn't it? Excellent. With my superpowers and my super awesome secret weapon, I, Professor Utonium, am going to make the Powerpuff Girls. Their power levels will be awesome. They will be Super Saiyan little girls. Wow, my voice didn't really work there. Alright. Damn! Let's try out all my different voices. Damn! Damn! Right? Oh, Inuyasha! Damn! 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 See, applying Inuyasha in that sense just makes it awesome. They're over 9 million! I, the prince of all Saiyan warriors, have returned. That's me. Isn't that awesome? Here I am on my throne. Well, I guess not technically on the throne, since my throne was on planet Vegeta, which I'm named after, since it was named after my family. But I guess I'm named after my family, which makes me wonder what my first name is. Because I was King Vegeta and I'm Prince Vegeta. But what is my first name? Is it Bingo? And Bingo was my name, oh. Oh, yes. I, as a Super Saiyan warrior, have my right, my birthright, given to me by my father and passed down to me through eons of centuries, of years of time, of minutes, of seconds, of microseconds of time. That's a lot of shit. That's meant to sound all epic and stuff, but I am the Prince of all Saiyans. Even if my voice is fucked. Totally, dude.
Well, yeah. I mean, isn't that how you would manage to continue on? I mean, you're kind of a pathetic existence as you're not able to surpass your inferior, lesser Saiyan friend Goku.
Totally, dude. You like suck nuts. I will kill both of you in an instant, and neither of you will feel it. But instead, I'd rather you feel it, and I'll crack every bone. Who's ready for turtle soup?
Well, not us. I don't. That sounds pretty cannibalistic in our sense. I don't think that we're gonna have turtle soup.
Whoa, dude, turtle soup? Is that like a pizza topping?
Shut up, Michelangelo.
Yes, you, the green one. Actually, you're both green. I don't like 'em green. It's like Guldo, or Piccolo, or something else that ends with O. Well, I'm gonna show you your O face,
and you're going to get out of here. I guess that was kind of anticlimactic, but whatever. I kind of lost my thunder. But I'm going to kill you. That's because your internet cannot handle my Super Saiyan might and how light it is. And it's like a light bright. You can put in your own little pegs and make your own pictures, and it's really cool.
He's back. Time to have a smoke. Smoke 'em if you got 'em, champs. I have one. It's a Pall Mall convertible red with this nice looking lady on here. Which doesn't she just make you want to smoke more? Isn't that the woman you want to end up with? She's like, I need a smoke. I live only with smokers. And then they have to do surgery on her, right? And then they like open up her neck, you know, right there. So she only has a thing where she sounds like that guy from like South Park, where she's like, hello, I need a smoke. Give me your dick. I need the dick in my throat. Anybody coming into that without the context of that is going to be wondering what the hell that was about. They'll be like, yeah. Well, you know, it's not like it's, well, I mean, this is pretty, I don't know, it's like Asian or something. So this is like some Asian guy. Hold on. I'm being generous. So, he's like, oh, so fucky, right? Like, into the throat, sure, right? If that's the only way he can get it down there, right? But, you know, like, they could figure out something. She's had some time. Like, think, she's been around. She's pretty experienced. She's pretty good at dick sucking. She knows how to take a dick, right? Like, she could take one in the throat whether she has a hole or not. And then you know what? When you finish, there'll be like jizz coming down her mouth and her throat. Like, it'll be dripping all over. No matter what, whether she swallows or not, there's gonna be some all over. I probably just ruined. Yeah. Now I've just ruined probably like sex or ejaculation. I've just ruined blowjobs for any men watching this right now. I've ruined it for my friend Spencer. He's probably sitting there like every time he's probably going to be like, oh shit, her neck's going to like open up and it's going to be like, wah. She'll just be like, oh, your dick is so big. It hardly fits. Right. And then you finish and it's just like... Yeah. All of a sudden this is like on a milk carton. Have you seen this woman? She's gone missing. She used to be seen at tobacconists and stores buying smokes all the time. Abby, what's wrong? Meow. Come here. Come on. You don't want it? Alright, then sit there. Well, that's a good policy. It's a good policy not to trust anybody to bite off your dick. Keep with that policy. Because the moment that they bite it off, then you're just a dickless loser who's had your dick bit off. And then they'll like chew on it like jerky. They'll be like, "Ah, rah, 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 rah." And then they'll like give it to a dog, and a dog will be like, "Ah, rah, 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 rah," and they'll be like, "Hey, no, that's my dick. It's my dick." And then they'll be like, they'll be like videoing it. They'll be like, "Ha ha 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 ha," and then like putting it on like, I don't know, on YouTube, on live stream. You know, they'll be like, you know, guy gets dick bitten off, chases dog for dick. Like, guy, like, chases dick kind of thing will be, like, another thing. There'll be all these memes. It'll become a GIF. You'll become, like, it'll become a thing on, like, Tosh.0, where it'll be like, all right, so we put a bunch of dicks in dogs' mouths, and you have the chance to go and get your dick back. And you'll be like, fuck you, Tosh.0. Well then, well, you know what? To each their own, because you know what? Maybe if you didn't have one, you could get one artificially put on, like a robot dick. What if you had a robot dick? That would be pretty cool, right? It's like metal. It's like maybe what if they just attached an arm there instead, and then you know whenever you got hard, it would be like. You know, like, and then, like, when it would release, it would be like, it would, like, toss it. Oh, different attachments? Yeah, you're right. It could have, like, the triple attachment, the spinner, the buzzer, the flipper, the light-up version, the glow-in-the-dark version, the glow-in-the-light version, the cherry flavor, the non-cherry flavor, artificial cherry flavor. It could come in Man-Bot, Wham-Bot. It could come in Ram-Bot. It could come in Steamed Stam-Bot. It could come in all different types of Glam-Bot. It could also come in different types of... Let's see. What do we have here? In the selections here, hold on. We've got Robo Wiener. We've got a Tramadong. We have, oh, this one looks nice, but it might be a bit expensive. We have the Cleveland Pleaser. Okay, that one's very specific. Maybe it's only available locally to Cleveland. We have we have the Expanderod. The Expanderod, where it's able to go all the way through. Apparently, it claims to be able to go in one end and out her mouth. Expanderod. It's got like at least 98% positive views on Amazon. The Expanderod. Very bad connection. Don't know what's going on there. Let's see. Let's check out some other stuff. Excuse me. So, beer number 2. Beer number 3 and 4 coming right up. But then there's the question of, what do I do when I gotta take a piss? Do I like piss on live stream? Do I bring you guys with me? No, I don't want to do that. Let's see, what do I got going on here? So, what else is new? What's new in the world today? So when did David Colbert start sucking? So what the hell? I got some kind of notification here. I'm trying to check it out, but it like doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. Alright, so back to the stream. Back to the chat. Let's pull the chat back up then. The Dark Elves trailer. I have no idea what you're talking about. Like for Age of Sigmar? Like, I don't play fantasy. Actually, to be absolutely honest, I've not played even 40K in, like, years. I've tried to get people to play, but nobody plays. So, I've not played Warhammer. Total Warhammer, okay, yeah, I've heard about that. That's like the Total War game, but they made a Total Warhammer. Yeah, that was pretty cool. I heard about that. Spencer, do you get convertibles over in the UK? Ones where you can you can squeeze the thing and then it can turn into menthol? See, I'm not sure if you can hear this. I don't really know where the mic is on an iPad. Right, so now there's like a little sphere in there or something like that. No, I just popped it. I'll pop a little bubble. And now the filter is menthol, so that way the rest of the smoke will be menthol. I don't know, I figured that you were pretty young there, John, so I figured, I don't know. I didn't know if you would think there would be smokes that would be convertible. Who else do we have in the stream? Is it just you two? Is it just Spencer and John? If you know a lot of people, then get them to watch the stream. God damn it. I'm like getting drunk for your entertainment and like smoking bong rips and like having smokes and shit. It's cheap entertainment, but like it's something. Right, Abby? Let's see. Let's check who we have here. See what we got going on here. Alright. Time for a piss break. And I have no idea how to mute this thing. Do I just tap it? Do I mute it? Mute microphone. All right. So, there's been a lot of shit that's been going on recently. Maybe it's good that I get it off my chest. Why not? Oh, let's get comfy. Let's get some pillows. Everyone feels comfy with pillows. Ah, so many pillows. So, had a shitty time recently. So I went. Now where do I start? I don't want to start there. So, a long-term friend of mine and I. Let's start another beer. Let's start another beer for this. Fuck yeah. So, a long-term friend and I were deciding kind of, what kind of... Things had become romantic, and we wanted things to be sure and figure things out, right? And then, we had some struggles in the past, and, where we had kind of a stronger relationship before, and then the more recent time where it was kind of more undercover, like, not really official, let's just say, I guess, official. So, there was that going on. And then I decided to travel across the country. So I fly to BC. And so I go and see her in BC, and then that's great. So, whatever, so I'm in BC, and then things kind of sucked there, but, so I come back, and then not that long after, this person's like, oh, well, there was somebody else online that was talking to me, and I found them interesting because I liked how they used big words. So it's like, oh, they used big words, great. And it's like, yeah, so I wanted to see where that goes, and it's like, oh, well, then you know what, if you want to go see where this goes, then all the power to you, then I'm gone, then this is done, because, like, if you want to start seeing other people after I had just traveled across the fucking country to go see you, right? So, this person then decides, they want to do that. So then, I cut them off, and then there's a fight there. And this person's been a long-term friend of mine, like, long time. Long time. Like, I don't know, like, you could almost say maybe even a decade of time, like, a long time we've been friends. And then they could pull this shit, right? So then, I don't know, we stopped talking, and I end up meeting someone else, but then they end up disappearing without saying a word, and end up needing to be, like, they're apparently getting, they're on, like, detox or something. They got kicked out of their house and all this stuff, and I didn't even know any of this shit. And then I meet somebody else as well, and, I don't know, because everybody's, like, leaving, right? And I expect this person's going to leave too, because people have left in the past. It's not like I'm a stranger to this. Like, I've had people be like, oh, I'm going camping, and then they go away, and then you don't talk to them for a week, and then it turns into 2 weeks, and then 3 or more, and then all of a sudden it's like, so what were you doing? Oh, well, I was with somebody else, because, like, I'm with somebody else now. It's like, oh, I guess that's how that rolls, right? I guess that's the end of that. So, yeah. So then all of a sudden, there's somebody I meet, we're interested, and then all of a sudden, they get really busy, and all this seems really familiar, and I keep thinking, this person's avoiding me, and they kept telling me they're not, and they're having all these problems, like, all sorts of problems. And, like, I don't want to go into it because I don't want to go into somebody's personal business, but, like, I don't know, they've all sorts of things going wrong, and I'm, like, they're needing some time to, like, cope with what's going on within their life, but, like, at the same time, I'm feeling like I need, like, somebody there because of, like, how many times I've been, like, left or ditched or abandoned and all that shit. So then, yeah, then I fucked this up, because then, I don't know. Because then I said I was going to hurt myself. I said I was going to hurt myself, and then scared them. And then she called the police. And then they came, but I wasn't here because I was out cooling off, getting some air. I was cooling off. And then, because they didn't find me, then they declared me missing or something. Or not found, or whatever. And then it was a big scare. And I tried to fix things up. I tried to be like, hey, like, I'm alright, or tell her tell her I'm alright, and then, nothing, no word. And then I ended up going to Icon. I went to this anime convention, and I saw her there, and each time, like, because I saw her from a distance, my heart would start racing. And then one time I ended up pulling the courage, and I walk up and I go, hey, I need to talk to you. That's why I kind of step aside and start saying, like, hey, I'm sorry for all the things that I'm sorry for being an ass, I'm sorry for being so persistent, for being needy while you needed time alone, right? And then, I don't know, I gave it my all, and I tried to tell her, like, that, I was sorry for what I'd done, and that I was trying to work on my mistakes, and that I asked her for another chance. I asked her to be able to be friends, to be able to try to work past it, because we were wanting to be something more right now. So I guess I was possibly just, like, it was desperation. Or maybe because I didn't want to lose what the same way I'd lost before. So I don't know. I guess I was desperate for her conversation, for her attention, and it pushed too far, and then I eventually, because I've been losing a lot of friends. I've been a lot of people. I don't know, not a lot of people talk to me, so it's kind of really isolated. And so I don't know. I get stuck alone all the time. Like, I tried to ask people to go to that event with me, to go to Icon with me, and people didn't want to go, or they couldn't go, and sometimes I could understand if they couldn't go. There's people who were already there, people who were already at the convention who who knew me, and I was like, hey, could I tag along? And I was like, no. So I don't know. I've been cut off, and I'm under, like, a pariah syndrome kind of thing. And it sucks. Right? I don't want that. I never wanted to make a bunch of big mistakes. I didn't want to make a big stink. Right? But I mean, like, things build up, and sometimes there's a boiling point. And I completely understand it doesn't justify my actions; it only explains them. And that there's consequences for my actions of saying, I was wanting to hurt myself, right? So there's that. And then I ended up removing people from social media. It was like, well, this person doesn't talk to me, or I don't really know this person, or I met all these people at conventions, because I was planning at the time. I was like, I think I'm never going to go to a convention again. So I was going to, as far as I knew, this person didn't want to see me. A bunch of their friends would be there. Nobody would want to see me there. They would actually want to not see me there, kind of thing. So I was planning on not going, and then some people were saying, like, no, you should go. So I sold some stuff, sold some models, sold some Tyranids, sold some models, and raised some money, and I went to the convention. And then I was told, like after I saw her, and then I apologized to her there, and then after I was told by somebody who I knew that apparently when she heard I was at the convention, before she met me, before she saw me, not before we met me, but sorry, before she saw me at that convention, she told me that she was scared when she heard I was there, and I that she was scared. I don't know. It's like I can't believe it. It bothers me. It's like I don't know. It's like I didn't want to scare her. Obviously, it was like, why would she be scared? It's not like, I mean, like yeah, you know, I mean, like I know it was. I'm not saying it was good, and I said I was gonna hurt myself, right? But it's like she's scared of me because I was gonna hurt myself, right? I was like, I couldn't believe it. I mean, this was somebody who, you know, we were talking about, you know, about dating, or whatever, right? And then I don't know. And then I guess I freaked out because I mean, like, I was selfishly needy for somebody to talk to because there's nobody to talk to. Reaching out to somebody who would be like the last person who was one of the only people who would be talking to me during a time when she needed to be alone. And so I stomped on my own flowers, let's just say. And with that, I'm going to take a bong rip. Yeah, I'm miserable as hell. That's one of the reasons why I'm making, you know, like, get trashed, fucking drink a bunch of beer videos, really. Maybe I could make it a series. It's like, it's not like anyone watches my Warhammer videos, you know. Be like, well, there you go. It's not like Mr. Space Marine's that popular. I mean, like, some people didn't think that was that funny. Like, I thought it was funny. But I guess a lot of people were just like, oh, whatever, what the fuck is this? Mr. Space Marine, what the fuck is Mr. Space Marine? And it's like, well, you know, I don't know. I don't know what it is then. So is that. It's not like Tony's going to be making videos. Like, remember when Tony and I made videos? Back when it was Arrowhearts, before it was Slythe the Space Marine, it was like Max and Tony and Max would be making videos and shit. Right? It's not like he's going to come back and make videos, so, I mean... Really? I was talking with him recently. I was talking to Tony. And that was all sorts of interesting. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to leave that at that. Just because I was talking with him and it was all sorts of interesting. That's all I'm going to leave it as. If you don't remember Tony, he was with one of the older hosts on the show. He did a video once. We had some battle reports together. We reviewed the 6th edition when it came out. He was a good friend. Not recently. There was maybe like, I forget, it was a few years ago or a year ago. I had bought a bottle of Dewards. I bought a bottle of his favorite scotch or whiskey or whatever it is, I forget. And I asked him, like, hey, would you want to come over for, I forget if it was like Christmas or New Year's, and I was like, hey, would you want to come over? You know, we could bury the hatchet. I bought your favorite drink. Nothing. recently was all sorts of interesting. I'm not quite sure how much I should be getting into it on stream. You know what I mean? I'm not quite sure, because, like, I'm sure a lot of it's personal and very private, so... Yeah, I could talk about it in Messenger or something. Like, message me. And I can hear, like, I'll keep the stream up. Just message me. Ah, shit. There. Alright, let's activate Messenger. Alright, hold up. Yo. This will tell you the delay on that. So I'm going to send you the message, yo. I already sent it. It's sent. And I said yo in the stream. What's up? Alright. So some stuff I could probably articulate audibly. Other stuff I could probably leave to text. Stuff like leaving to text would be... So I'll leave that one to text. So it was interesting talking to Tony. Who was, yeah, it was fairly interesting. We had a third viewer there for a second. Like, how many people are watching this now? It was there for a second, but then it went away. Like, who is watching? Big brother. I'm gonna activate the feed again. Isn't that weird? Like, seeing, like, that's weird, isn't it? So. No, not Kozak. Not Kozak. This was like some kind of motherly character taking care of said individual and watching over them, and was, quote unquote, one of the goods. And that said person would not remember the conversation after having it, and after having since had the conversation, has not responded even to further messages. After these messages, there'll be no reply. But, like, seriously. Oh no, I'm a sea turtle! I'm a sea turtle, oh my god. I'm a sea turtle. Oh no, I am a sea turtle. What do I do? I am a... Oh, God. Maybe I'm supposed to eat it. Oh, my God. Sea turtles, that's how they die. Remember, folks, snip them. And by them, Yo, sorry about that. I think the net fucked up there. My router's really fucky. I was about to go and unplug it and plug it back in. And, like, try to keep the thing... Yeah, it's the internet. Sorry about that. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure the whole thing is going to save anyway. Like, it's going to be... When I actually, like, finish the feed, the whole thing is... And it's already over, like, an hour and a half. But it restarted the timer at 30 seconds. But I'm pretty sure it's going to start from the very beginning. So, it'll save the whole thing. So we got 3 people watching the feed. I don't know who's watching. Right now it's back to 2. Ugh, excuse me. I'm just gonna bring up the live chat again. I mean, like, sometimes it shows up on the screen, sometimes it doesn't. So, I mean, like, I have the phone there kind of, like, as an extra kind of peripheral. Come on, someone, like, order me a pizza or something. Come on. That'd be awesome. Order me a pizza. And I'll start, like, playing a video game or something, or I'll eat the pizza on live stream. That'd be awesome. You should order me a pizza. Anybody? And I'd, like, eat the whole thing. What do you mean you're from Britain, so no? You could just do it online. You could just, like, order the pizza online. That makes no difference. You've just made a non-argument, sir. Sir Craze. Could, like, order a pizza. What do you mean, what's my address? You should have it. So would you be wanting my address to send me pizza, or would you be wanting my address to, like, send me, like, shit senders or something? You know? Very bad connection. I guess the stream might be fucking up. I'm gonna get out of this. Let's see. I'll test it by asking somebody. Is it still working? Is the stream still working? Spencer! Spencer! I can't tell if it's still working or not. I should take these boots off. Like, holy fuck. I got these crazy, like, construction boots on. Like, fuck. Alright, take off the boots. Ugh. Alright, there's one. Fucking steel toes. Oh. Oh, so freeing. Oh, that's great. That's beautiful. Oh my god. Yes. Let's see, what time is it now? It is 7:08 here in Central Time in Winnipeg, Manitoba. Got my Mega Stone. That's right, for when my Pokemon are fully evolved and I have a Mega Stone for them. When I have like a Blastoisite or a Charizardite or a Venusaurite or a Raichuite. I'm just going to make that up. Or like a Pokemonite. It works on any of them. They can all Pokemeg Evolve. Pokemeg Evolve! Digimon. Digimon. Charizard Mega Evolve to Mega Charizard Y. Like, what the fuck? Seriously, like... Doesn't that seem somewhat like Digimon? At that point, where they're like turning into these forms and stuff? It's like... I don't know. What kind of pizza? Where are you ordering it from? So when I was at Icon, I recently picked up some Pokemon cards. Because for some reason, for a while, I kind of wanted to have some Pokemon cards. Because I had a collection, and then I left them at like my mom's house. And then when I can't order you pizza because I don't know your address. Okay, but the thing is, how about this? I live in Winnipeg, Manitoba. So with that, you should be able to find a pizza place, and you should be able to tell me what kind of pizza. And then after that, after you've told me which pizza place and all that stuff, then maybe I'll give you the rest. How about that? Well, one day, Spencer, I think that if we can figure it out, would you want to do a like Google Hangouts video possibly on my channel? Would you want to? It would be like this is my friend Spencer. I think you maybe even weren't you in a video? Weren't you in one of the videos before? I forget which one. Like I have like over 100 videos now. Like that's not terribly many, but like weren't you in one of the videos? Like I forget. You might not have been. Maybe not. But imagine if we were like, it was a video. We go, what I could, yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, wait. Are you're not here, right? Are you here or are you over in Scotland? Might have been what? You're being awfully cryptic right now. Like, holy there, Mr. Mystery. It's like, I might have been. Were you here? Possibly. Oh, bro, where, like... Why don't you show up in the live stream right now? Like, why don't you just like just knock on the door, and then all of a sudden it's like, bam! This is Max and Spencer time. Like, I'll move over. Like, you know, like we got space for you right here. Like, I mean, like there's plenty of space. Like, I'd be here, you'd be here, right? We'd be there. Like, it'd be like that. It would be like bros. You know what I mean? Think about that. I mean, I could save this. This is the last one. This is the last one. But I do have a little bit of this, and let's see, and a few of those. It would be like the variety hour. It would be like bam, bam, bam. So I'll just hold on to this for now. We'll see. Yeah, that's cool. Anyway, it's like, it's Monday. Yeah, let's like rock the Monday. Let's do it. I know, it's the weirdest night. It's not even night yet. Like, what? It's like 7:15. Things will have a bright side. Just like this like Halo-esque kind of thing. I, as a divine being, you see with my halo here, I will make things with my divine powers and Pokemon cards. They will be cool. Like this one. Isn't that so cool? He's like metal. Versus like, it's like a spirit bomb, like. Yeah. So yeah, I got some new Pokeballs. Those were pretty sweet. I was at Icon, and I picked myself up a Great Ball. Although it's kind of weirdly colored, because the red didn't go on the blue very well, so it looks brown. And then I got an Ultra Ball. So, open up, goddamn. So I've got Great Ball and Ultra Ball. Although, like, this might need some touch-ups or might need some coloring or something, because that's not red. You know what I mean? Like I'll put this next to this. That's brown. You know what I mean? Like, if you look at it from, like, a certain angle, sometimes it kind of looks red-ish, but not really red. That's right. So I must have some pretty crazy Pokemon in these if it's got like the Ultra Ball and the Great Ball. It's like, this is my team. Your team only has Pokeballs. You spent all this time, but my one's like epic. Pokeball, go. start shooting Kamehamehas at him, like, got a gun! So yeah, what time is it now? So it's 7:18. So it must be getting pretty late over in the UK then, eh? Like it's like 1:15 now. Yeah, that's all right. I mean, like yeah, it's like past 1. So I mean, like it's all right. You can take off, go to sleep. It'll be alright. If you can't sleep, the stream will always be here. The stream will be with you. Always. It's like the Force, but a little bit less culturally popular. Apparently there's a bad connection. Nobody watching. Let's check this. Yeah, I'll try not to. I'll try not to do that, John. I'll make sure not to do that extra hard. I will try. Thank you for your precautionary warning. I appreciate it. I will take it to heart, and I will hold it to myself. You see? Here it is, being held, next to my megastone, which is close to my heart. See? I'll remember. So, I'm not sure who's left. I'm not sure if you've stayed or left, or if you're new or you're old. I don't know if you're who you are in the stream. Unless you comment or something, then I can see if you're somebody new or old, because I can only see how many people are in the stream. Yeah, so I have almost finished my 3rd. I'm on my 4th. See, I was trying to go for 8 yesterday, but then I passed out after 4. So then, now I'm just going to go and do 4 without passing out. I think that's going to be my challenge. I've been taking a lot longer. I've been pacing myself. So, with that in mind, I think that I'll be able to do the challenge. Maybe it's because I did it so fast before that, that's why I was taken down. Yeah. But I mean, it's not like I'm not feeling it or anything. They didn't even put any anesthetic. They just like went for it. They just did it. No anesthetic. So I just kind of got like my tooth drilled, like just I don't know. And they had this heat thing, and they applied it to like my gums. So it like feels like it burned my gums or something. I don't know. I don't know. Although, I mean, if they had done that, then I guess I really couldn't do anything because I mean they're the dentist and it's not like it could be like, hey, they malpractice. So I'll be fine. It'll be fine, and nobody will be in trouble. Turn around. That way? This way? Do I have it on backwards? Okay, apparently I have it on backwards. So I don't know who's here. It says I have 2 people watching. Yeah, maybe I do, maybe I don't. I don't know. I don't know who's watching still. John said he left. I don't know, some people might be watching. I don't know who it might be. So I have this one left, and then this one left, and then maybe some bong rips, and then maybe there's 3 smokes. So maybe if you put in the comments below which one you think will be done first, the beers, the smokes, or the bong rips of Substance. Substance Blue. That's what we'll call this. So there's Substance Blue cigarettes, which there's 3 of. So keep in mind the contents, right? There's maybe about this much of this can left, and a full can here, nice and cool. But I don't feel it because of my scruff. So scruffy. That's right, like a scruffy nerf herder. But that's only our word. You can't use that word. That's right. Don't even feel the cold can. Unless it goes on my neck, then it's pretty cold. And it's like, ooh, that's pretty cool. But if it's right here, I'm like a Wookiee or something. So yeah. So we got beer, rips, then smokes. In that order. Beer. So there's this one, which I should be. This is called drinking beers. That like this. I should be drinking beers. So we got this. It's like maybe another sip in there. Another can. 3 smokes, including this one, which I've already like tapped a bunch of times, and I'm like clearly planning on smoking. And then this. So, beer rip smokes. That is the current wager, current guess, the current estimate, the current evaluation of the scenario based on an expert opinion. An expert opinion. It's time to light one of these cigarettes. It's time to duel. You gay ho, gay ho, gay ho, gay ho, gay ho. If Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Magic cards fought each other, which one would win? Would Yu-Gi-Oh cards win because they have like the higher numbers? Or would Magic cards win because... But aren't Yu-Gi-Oh cards faster to play and like easier to... Which would win, Yu-Gi-Oh or Magic, between Yu-Gi-Oh and Magic? If it was Yu-Gi-Oh, and Yu-Gi-Oh played with Yu-Gi-Oh rules, and there was Magic, and Magic played with Magic rules, which would win? Magic the Gathering or Yu-Gi-Oh? So anyway, more scary. No, yeah, I see I see the angle you're coming from. I like that angle. I like that angle because it's not quite the one I was coming from. So I like how it was completely different. Actually, it was completely off base of what I was going at. Yeah, like, the Magic universe, the Magic mythos has a really fucked up, like, it's really fucked. And it's all thanks to, somebody killing Chromium and, Nicol Bolas getting pissed. Like, if you had to nutshell what started the whole storyline of Magic, it's about how there were these epic elder dragons that ruled the world, and somebody killed one of the dragon's brothers. Like imagine if somebody killed your brother, and you were like, fuck everything. And then you started the whole war. The whole, like, multiverse Magic the Gathering war. That's how it started. Chromium and Nicol Bolas were brothers. Do you remember Chromium? He was like this. There was like a card for him, and he was this dragon. Like, it was a gold card, right? Like, it was like a multicolored card, and he was this dragon that was like made out of like just like silver metal. Like, he had like his neck was like plates like going down. Like Colossus from the X-Men kind of thing, but a dragon, right? And there was another card at the same time. Like, these are old cards, right? Excuse me, called Nicol Bolas, and it was this kind of almost cutesy-looking dragon in a library, because that's what his story was. He was this dragon in a library kind of thing, right? And so, but recently he was returned. He returned into the game as like. What are they called? Like a planeswalker? I've not played Magic for a long time, like, so I've kind of fallen out of it, but, you know. So what's your opinion on Plenty of Fish? Is it worth the $1, or is it a bunch of bullshit? So the app, Plenty of Fish. Do you think that is it worth the money, or is it just a bunch of stupid crap? Plenty of Fish well, no, it's free, but apparently you can't really, there are certain features that are locked off if you don't pay for them, like knowing who has knowing things about people who have liked your account, or things like if you sent a message, somebody, like, knowing that they've read the message. Things that would be normal, like normal on a social media site, but like this one's different because it's, you know, it's clearly out for the dollar, because it's like, oh, you want this? Well, if you want the details. Like, it's free. I just recently encountered the zombie bite from it and decided to join it and check it out. Yeah, it's pretty sad. It's pretty sad at that point. It's like, wow. He joined Plenty of Fish. Did he join Tinder? Yeah, he did. He did. It's pretty sad. It's like, really? Why? Shouldn't someone like you be able to do something like that without using one of these things? It's like... It's kind of the response. The whole response is just, fuck you. Like my song. Like my hit single song. You know, I don't know much, but what I know is I know it. And out of all the things that I know, fuck you. Out of all the people in the world, all the people on earth, out of all of them, I know it. Fuck you. Nothing in this world will get me by, which is why I say fuck you. Nothing in this world will make me cry, which is why I say fuck you. And then I go on an adventure, flying through the stars. But then I realize, fuck you. And then I realize, fuck you. Yeah, 'cause I truly despise, so fuck you. And when you eat your sushi coated in rice, oh fuck you. And if you don't want to do that, well then, why don't you come over here and play some Xbox? Yeah! Fuck you. Da-da-da-da. Yeah. And that's Fuck You, the remix. That's right. All of a sudden, things just got gangstalicious. So I'm not sure. Got my song going. Got the song Fuck You. Let's see, this one's not opened yet. This one's done. Last beer. Last beer. So there's one beer left. Last beer. There's 2 beers left. 1 beer. 2 smokes. Substance Blue. I'm thinking... I don't know, what do I do? Do I, like, play a game now, or do I, like, drink the last beer? Or, like, where do I go from here? Well, I don't mean to boast, and I don't mean to brag. I don't mean to say, look at all the things I have that you don't have. You know, like, this isn't about that. This isn't about that. Not even about that. This is not about, like, look at what I have that you don't. Like, look at what I'm drinking and smoking and doing that you're not. Like, I'm not here to do this to boast, brag, or, you know, whatever. You know, it's like... It's clearly and obviously self-destructive. Damn. Well, my voice is getting more fucked, isn't it? Ah, yes. Now I have returned. My voice isn't quite as fucked with all of that beer foam. I, the prince of all Saiyan warriors, am here, and I'm going to chug this beer. Because Kakarot can't, and he's a bitch. Because I, the true savior of the Saiyan race, have arrived. That's what I do. It's totally what I do, baby. I show up and I'm like, I'm the prince of all Saiyans, and everyone's like, you're totally not, and I'm like, I totally am, Buster, and I'm gonna, like, fuck you up, and they're like, no, you're not, and then they're like, I get my ass kicked, kind of, but then, like, somebody else beats them up, and then I show up, and I'm like, I'm going to beat you, because I'm angry, and then somebody else kills them, but I was there, so I gain experience points. I was totally there. I got stronger. I'm the prince of all Saiyans. It's kind of like if I have an experience boost or something. I'm sitting there and I'm like, I'm not like doing anything, but I'm getting stronger. You know, it's kind of what I do. I show up and then I'm like, I'm stronger now. I'm the prince of all Saiyans. Me. Ah, yes. If I start things off like that, it makes things a lot easier. If I start going, ah, yes, I, the prince of all Saiyans, send you to another dimension. You see, if you say all these things in certain ways, all of a sudden it's like, holy shit, that's totally how to do it. It's like totally how to do it, oh my god. I have like the Super Saiyan powers of like a Super Saiyan, oh my god. And then I lost my voice. So the last beer, but I think Substance Blue has been abused. Not abused in the sense that it's been used too much, but it's been not used enough in the video. There has been plenty of these, but not quite enough of she's. Because diversity and equality. If these are somehow a masculine thing, she's will be the feminine. And then these will be z's, who do not identify as either. So there's z's, these, or he's, and she's. And they can all go in whatever bathroom they want. Except for my bathroom. Because it's a mess. I don't want anyone going in there. I think I'll put these on for the rest of the stream. I'll put them a bit low though, so that way I can be like, for realsies now? For reals? You know, bro? So I don't know who's watching. I don't know who you are. Maybe you're Spencer. Maybe you're not. Maybe you're someone else. Maybe you're It the Clown, you know, like Pennywise. It's all sorts of options. Could be anybody. Could be that person from that, like, Unfriended video movie thing. You know, Slender Man. There's all sorts of options. There's all sorts of options. Anyway, I am a cat lover, and I love to run. I'm sorry I'm thinking about cats again. I really love cats. Substance blue. It's like Duracell or something. Substance blue. Adding some substance blue is what you gotta do when you're out of poo. And you have to take it, but you cannot make it. So you just fake it and flake it. And then you try to rake it with the paper so you make it. Well, you know, you never know, you never know. You got a piece of poo on your asshole. Because you tried too hard, you thought you did. You thought it was just a fart, but now you got a little rosebud. Yeah. And it's like, this will be totally embarrassing later. It's like, but I don't give a fuck. Ha! I mean, come on, this is coming from the creator of Mr. Space Marine. Have you seen Mr. Space Marine? Have you ever seen Mr. Space Marine? I mean, come on. It's the most conveniently adverse, ad hop, ad hominem, completely ad multiplication, division, subtraction, diversion, distraction, by fraction. It's all those things. But you might not understand. You might not understand. But if you did, then perhaps your understanding would be completely justified. You see? Do you see? Do you? I do. I'm not blinded. I see everything. I see the truth. The truth. The truth. I see it. Like the Illuminati. But you don't see it. You don't. You don't. Did I do that? I don't know. Did you? Did you do that? Possibly. You possibly did. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. Maybe. But if you did, then I would be here for you. Because as one friend, I would be here. Thank you for being a friend. So I got this thing. I'm holding it. It's covered in like weird, gross, black shit. I think it's called resin. Resin? It's like a residue that is condensed over time from the combusted cannabis plant and is lined on the surface of the canal that travels to the filtration system of the water chamber. And it will, while heated, slowly drip down the canal of the containment unit device. And it's really sticky and gross. I really don't like it. It's really nasty. But at least it gets you baked. Yeah! So it's pack it, smack it, flack it, crack it, betrack it, knack it, mack it, sack it, stack it, bop it, flip it, pull it, twist it, ebb it, dip it, flip it, ribbit. I hear a fly. So we got a lighter. We've got this. and we have the intent to smoke it. Because looking like this is very, very odd. It's very creepy. But it does all of a sudden kind of seem a little bit cool. All of a sudden it's, I'm the villain of this movie. Like, really? You know what, fuck this. Well, not that much. Let's, like, put them on the table. Let's make sure they don't, like, fall over. Damn. Who do we got on social media? I don't know who, but it seems like we got nobody, bruh. We got nobody, we got nobody. Let's see who we can send it to. Send it to you. Let's make you watch it. I'm gonna watch you watch it. Sending live streams to people. Sending my live streams to you. Streaming, sending my streams to you. Here are my streams. You can have my streams. Here are some streams. Streaming all over you. Here are some streams. You get some streams. Here are the streams you get for you. There are the streams. Streams. Yeah. That's what you get. You get to watch it. There's the streams being shot all over your face. Streams. The movie. The motion picturing. From the creators of Streams comes Face Streams. The Moving. The Motion Picturing. So let's see who we got now. Got a message here. Okay, I'm just gonna end it.